Blowin's classic song makes for a great tune on the banjo. We'll first give you some tips as to how to play it and then give you a practice play-along track. Here we first show you the beginning of the tab, and if you play just the notes where there's a lyric, you will hear the melody. So those are the notes that you want to stand out as you add the notes of your rolls. The slide in the first measure is slower, it's 2 equal eighth notes. So just be careful not to rush that. As you get to the second measure, you add your first finger. The background chord is a C chord, but you never go to a C chord. You just add your first finger, keep your second finger on fret 3. Very similar to what Sonny Osborne did during Rocky Top. As you come back to G, there'll be a quarter note and a quick 3-2 pull off. I do it with fingers 2 and 1. I'm now going to where the lyric would be "Call him a man," and that is another measure where there's a C chord. This time your first finger goes back to the first fret and then you hammer it on as you get to your D chord measure. Notice I start that roll with the thumb, it brings out the melody note. That's something Earl Scruggs always did. Now as you get to the D measure, that roll continues into the second measure of D. Some pickup notes back to G. This time as we get back to G, we do this 2-3 slide again, but we do it as a pinch, index and middle fingers. I'm now jumping down to where the lyric would be "Before she sleeps in the sand." That's a 0-1 hammer-on as you hold your third finger of the C chord. It's a slower hammer-on. Notice each of those rolls I begin on the second string with my thumb to bring out the melody. The D chord again is another continuous roll with our pickup notes once again. Pointing out during the lyric "Before their forever band," you actually have "before." That is a quick hammer on 2-3 with fingers 1 and 2. As we get to the chorus, I'll be doing some pinches with my index and middle even when I'm playing strings 3 and 1. So, forever band. So right there, index and middle. And now I do a pinch as I hammer both the first and third fingers of the C chord. So here's that hammer on the C chord again. And the last somewhat tricky measure is the final lyric "Blowin' in the wind." You'll be in position where you're going to want to play that with fingers 2 and 4. So those are most of the highlights that you'll need to put the song together. As we perform this practice track, there will be a scrolling tab going across the screen. If you need to slow it down a little bit, just use the YouTube features, check the settings, and pick playback speed. And as always, dig in and have fun.